and welcome to the Redchair Music Show. Today we'll be your host. My name is Jay.
And I'm Luke, and on today's show we have three great guests, Matt, Alatina, and later on we'll be joined by Nathan.
Now starting with Alatina, now you've been a musician for a while now. How long would you say you've been performing or just making music in general?
Probably ever since I was about 11 or 12 was when I really started singing. I first found out I really loved it when we were abroad actually, and there was a karaoke bar, and that's where I first really liked it, yeah.
This is first genesis. Now, who are your main influences when it comes to music?
Oh, definitely Michael Jackson. He's a real inspiration for me.
Yeah.
But I was first inspired by Leona Lewis too, on X Factor quite a few years ago when I was 12.
Yeah, fantastic. And do you like the same type of music? Do you like Michael Jackson?
I like Michael Jackson, yeah. He'll always be a legend in music, guys, yeah.
All like Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
And Alatina, if you was obviously to explain how these kind of Michael Jackson, especially, how he inspired you or made you want to make music, can you just like expand on that, of like what he done, what caught your eye, especially?
He just really struck a chord with me because the way he sings, it's almost like he goes straight to your heart. It's just amazing, and his choreography and his costumes really, gave me an imagination kind of to put into my own performances.
Fantastic. Now, when it comes to Michael Jackson, do you think the music comes first, or the choreography and the dancing and the videos?
I think actually the choreography and the costume is actually just as important as the music.
Yeah, all just goes together.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. The combination of it creates a really magnificent performance.
Yeah, all as important as each other. Yeah. Fantastic.
And Matt, would you agree with that statement?
Yeah, I mean, I watched the Michael Jackson documentary a couple of days ago, yeah, and you don't realise how good of a musician he is, and he likes everything perfect. Yeah, he's really good.
Exactly.
Is that Alatina's documentary? Because you have made a documentary about Michael Jackson and James Brown, haven't you?
Yeah.
And how was that?
Yeah. I think it went well in the end. It's something that I'm really passionate about.
Yeah.
So it was wonderful to do a piece on that.
Yeah. Was it more video based, finding videos, or more performance based?
Yeah, it was mainly archive videos. I would have loved to have interviewed some people, but unfortunately didn't have many people I could really interview that met Michael Jackson.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And now we're about to see a performance of Michael Jackson, I believe, or yourself. Yeah, it's probably yourself. Yeah. And could you tell us about this?
Oh, you probably mean my performance.
Yeah, I believe it is of yourself. Yeah.
Yes, well, that's an original song.
We're about to just actually go into it right now. Hope you enjoy. Now that was a fantastic video showcasing obviously Alatina's work.
Definitely.
And I can certainly see how you've been inspired by Michael Jackson and learnt from his ways and stuff. But now obviously we're going to move on to Matt. Now Matt, I've heard you've been a musician for quite a while now.
Yeah.
How long have you been performing or making music?
I started playing drums when I was about 12 years old, but I started playing guitar about 3 years ago, and I started making my own music when I was 14, and then I've just been writing and adapting it since, and now I've got a band. We put it all together.
Could you tell us a bit about your band, your name and?
I'm in a punk rock band called Asbestos. It's mainly inspired by like Nirvana and Blink-182, but mainly like Green Day. That's the main inspiration for the band.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah,
So would you say that was a main influence of
Yeah.
you in Green Day?
yeah.
Mhm.
I'd say I was inspired by Green Day.
How would you say that they inspired you? What was it about them?
I like their older music more than their newer stuff, but the newer stuff's still good. It's just I like the way they are on stage, like they get everyone involved in that, and I just like them really.
Yeah, exactly. And now, when you was forming the band, how did you come up with the name Asbestos? What led to that?
I don't know. I just made it up.
Just made it up.
Yeah,
Was it
just came in my head.
Yeah, so it was completely your
Yeah,
own doing, it wasn't
and
your
then the
band
drummer
members?
Joe had the idea of making the O have a line through it. Just otherwise you get asbestos related
Mm.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, well, fantastic.
And how, as in if we was to talk about like just how they influenced you, would you say it was like performances or their technique? How have they, say Green Day inspired you to like create your band?
Well, Green Day mainly inspired it just because like we tune our guitars the same way they used to, and we're a three-piece at the moment, so we're trying to be like the older Green Day sort of thing, but with our own spin to make it new, if that makes any sense. Yeah, that's how they inspired me to play guitar and that.
Yeah, so you're trying to emulate them but still put your own thing on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, make it different.
Fantastic. And is there anyone else other than Green Day who's influenced you?
Yeah, I mean, I love the Beatles. I love rock and roll artists like Chuck Berry because I like their stage craft, how they perform on stage. I love all that sort of. He dances around the stage doing the duck walk and all that sort of thing. I love all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic, yeah.
Alatina, could you relate anymore? Do you like that kind of genre? Or is it very? Do you know
Yeah,
of Green Day?
Definitely, yeah. I love Chuck Berry, as you mentioned. He's brilliant, and it's such a shame that he recently died. I heard. It's really sad.
Right, so we're now going to go to a VT of your band, I believe, so enjoy. Thank you very much. Hello, welcome back from that. So we are now joined by Nathan, and just saw that VT of Asbestos. Are you a fan of their work?
I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm glad he's on the show. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
I wait in line every day, even when
fantastic.
they don't have gigs. I'm there. I'm ready to go.
Just there all the time.
Because I'm a massive fan of Green Day. They,
Yeah,
Green
and
Day
that's
keep
what
it going.
he's emulating. Yeah,
That's cool.
fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to say that video was actually excellent.
Cheers, thank you very much.
But
Yeah, top quality.
we're going to start off with obviously Nathan.
Yeah, man.
The people's attitude of music. Do you have a comment on that, or what are your thoughts towards people, just general people?
General people, I'd say. Well, one thing I'd say is so great is that there's such a wide range of music out there for everyone now.
Yeah.
That people can just listen to whatever they want. I think that's great. Like
Mhm.
legit.
Yeah. What do you think of the music scene in your local area in Cambridge?
The music scene in in Cambridge area is not, I feel, great.
Mm-hmm.
It's harder to get a gig.
Yeah.
Places that have a license for music will want more acoustic based, or they won't invest in, say, soundproofing for a full live band.
Mhm.
They won't, want to cover, massive crowds of people.
Yeah.
So that's kind of letting it down.
Yeah. Do you feel a similar way about that, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in Cambridge, it's mainly 1975,
Mm.
all that rubbish.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Or
Not a fan of 1975.
Not a fan.
not really.
I mean,
We, your band and my band are like There's not many rock bands, is there?
There's not any pure like rock anymore.
We need to get Green Day to play the Junction.
Yeah, we'll give them a call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I've got his number.
the goal, if you could perform anywhere, both bands' point of view, where would you pick? Would it be the O2 or another country? Where would you love to perform?
I'd say O2 would be definitely up there.
Yeah.
But then like just a really like cool bar in somewhere in America, that'd be sick.
Yeah, O2 or America.
Yeah. Was that somewhere in America?
What's that?
You'd say somewhere in America.
Yeah,
there.
like maybe one at like Gilman Street.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's got to be done. It's got to be done.
Yeah.
So Gilman Street.
Yeah. So for those of us who don't know, where
Gilman
is Gilman
Street
Street?
is the club that kind of early punk bands,
Right.
US punk bands kind
Right.
of got their name,
Gilman was like the Junction.
but better.
Yeah.
And in the Bay Area, so it was really like, you know, you'd have just a party on the street.
Yeah.
Like it was
Sounds
such a
wild.
good feeling.
Sounds fantastic.
It was chill. So
Yeah. Yeah. We've all got to be there. Got to invite us all.
yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. We've all got to be there. You hope to play there one day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously we're going to go
Yeah.
to a VT now of an introduction of God Hates Astronauts. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you.
Enjoy.
I think it's grown quite a bit over the years, definitely. It's been quite interesting to see what new music's out and what new music has evolved in time.
It's a hard question, but it's always changing, and obviously there's loads of like different music coming in. So it's also like house music becoming more popular, but yeah, it's always changing.
I think it's a lot different how it used to be. Now it's more popularity than it is, I guess, quality. I guess like more quantity over quality.
I do occasionally, yeah, I do see quite a few live gigs. I've been to see Green Day once, been to Coldplay, quite good.
Not as much as I used to. I used to see quite a lot, which was last year, but I haven't really seen that much anymore, to be honest.
Not really. I haven't.
Usually I listen to music through streaming websites or through streaming sites such as Spotify and SoundCloud. So
I use Spotify quite a lot. I'm a Spotify fan, but I use YouTube quite a lot as well for like different kind of bands.
Well, usually it's hard copies, but what I do is I download it via zip, and if I really enjoy it, then I'll get a hard copy of it.
yeah, because they wouldn't. Well, sometimes they don't make a lot of money.
Yes, I think they do in terms of revenue from how much they will make, but yeah, it's just kind of how everything's developed.
Yeah, I think more for local bands because people want to listen to what they're familiar with rather than new stuff because they might not enjoy that.
And that was a VT showcasing the public's opinion on local bands and music streaming sites. Now Nathan, obviously, God Hates Astronauts, that's a band you're a part of. How many members are in God Hates Astronauts?
There's 5 now.
5. And do you get a lot of venues for
No.
God Hates
Well,
Astronauts?
we get some gigs, but in like regulars, and then from there it's just trying to branch out. Like we got a gig in Edinburgh
Yeah.
in the summer, and like there was no reason. We just wanted to play in Edinburgh. So
So from a band member point of view, from what was said there, have you got anything to add on that, or is there any opinions you could give us, what you thought?
I think everything said there was pretty cool in
Yeah.
terms of it shows that like people still do have a respect for upcoming music.
Yeah.
And it's really just like it depends on what band or music it is, then it's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
Like definitely our stuff's an acquired taste.
Yeah.
You know.
Why is that?
I'd like some songs can be like more metal, but some songs can be more punk rock, and then some songs can be like Virgin on like Audio Slave stuff.
Right, okay. So, am I right in saying that your band is quite similar to Asbestos in some ways?
No.
No?
No, I'd say that we're both in terms of energy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But in terms of like actual songs.
Genre.
Yeah, we're kind of a
Different
bit
genre.
slower paced
Yeah.
and more riff based, whereas these guys kind of have a lot more of a melodic songwriting attack.
Right. And you do still share the same influences in Green Day and bands like it, though. Yeah. Yeah.
Totally. Like
So-
pretty much the exact same.
So you've taken that inspiration, but taken it two different ways.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see what I mean?
Well, the guys in my band, like, they like a lot of different things. Like, there's 5 people, you're going to be working with a lot more people.
Yeah.
And like the lead singer, he'll like Coldplay,
Mm.
and we will like slate him for that. But you know, it's okay. We'll allow it.
So you need to be in a band with people with similar music tastes,
Yeah.
don't you? Otherwise, you know, you're
Definitely.
clashing. Yeah.
Yeah, it
You find
won't work otherwise, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, there'd be too much split of genre, wouldn't there?
Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally, that's the one.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to obviously that event in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
When is that then? You've got it in the
That's
summer, you said?
well, we've got 2 gigs. One on the 27th of July, and then one on the 14th of August during the festival. We haven't got any promotion, but we just thought it's the festival, and we'll try and promote it like a week before.
Well, that's great then. That's all we have time for today. And I'd like to say a big thank you to our guests, Matt, Nathan and Alatina. And we hope you've all enjoyed the show, and see you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Buzzkill 106 is searching through his bag of tricks, wearing nothing but all black. But it's too late now, should have had someone to watch your back. Operator 999, I am witnessing an unholy crime. Mass vigilantes waging wars. We are just confused men who need to find a cause. Working daily while the rich guys drive around in their bus cars. Am I crazy? Cause the voices talking in my head, they're saying, oh yes you are. Are we heroes or are we trying to make our own lives more appealing? I think I'm special, but the blood is rushing to my head from hanging from the ceiling, 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 from the ceiling. I just need someone to listen to me. I have so much to say. I just need someone to listen to me. I have so much to say. Looking daily while the rich guys drive around it.